Both free throws good for Doug Seymour. He joins Fair, team high honors with 9, 36-22. The advantage 14 for Winchester. As we move towards 5 minutes to go in period 2. Ball knocked away from behind.
Great defensive effort by Corbin Pratt to knock it loose.
So a score and a stop, and now another score wouldn't hurt.
Not at all.
Certainly. Forces one up in traffic, not a good look. Saved back in bounds, right into the hands of Winchester. Ward will run it ahead in transition. Folks filling the lane. Kick in the corner, little bump on Haney. Throws it cross court. Ward dumps it down low. One too many passes. Back the other way, Seymour.
The officials heard me, Mark. They've stopped blowing the whistle now.
Inside to Snyder. Snyder up and under. Throws it up too strong. Maggart, as play gets a bit sloppy now.
It is. It really is. Part of it, too, is both teams are playing hard, and the officials allowing a lot more in this quarter than they did the first.
Close to 4 minutes to go now in the half. Time starting to wind toward intermission. 36-22. Winchester in front. They led 24-18 at the end of one behind a run when they were down a couple.
Well, Lawrenceburg has gone man. They've had to.
Haney drives. No. But weak side Briggs no good. Rebound controlled by Sean Snyder.
Yeah, now if you're Lawrenceburg, take advantage of the mistake. Just take your time and get a good hoop.
Seymour. Use the arm to clear some traffic.
A little bit of traffic.
Drive on the baseline, going to the bucket. Dullman. Foul going to be charged against Winchester.
It's just now it's a disjointed game. There's no pace, there's no flow. And both teams, I think, in a large respect, have contributed to it because they're both playing so hard, going to the hoop, trying to create some things. They're playing as hard as they can play, Mark, and obviously they should.
Brock Ward's first foul. Free throw on the way. Rattles around end to end. Fair, a double-digit score with 10 now.
See, if you're Mike Pratt and your guys understand, okay, Kyler Cook not in, let's just chip away. Let's get this thing down to a manageable number.
Getting closer to that. They can pull to within 12 with a good free throw here. Can't get it done. 36-23. 3.5 now. In the opening half. Cross, baseline, throws it up and in. 11 for Levi Cross.
Well, you force baseline, and defensively when you force baseline, you got to have help. You got to have quick and early help, and unfortunately that early help didn't come for Corbin Pratt. Nice, easy shot.
Ball knocked away off the jump shot. Fair comes down with his own shot, gets it baseline right.
How about it?
Leaner goes up and in from Corbin Pratt.
How about it? The hard way.
Haney drives. The kick out. Maggart's three. But a foul off the shot.
And a foul on three.
Well, I mean, Corbin Pratt, the theatrics don't quite understand. I mean, he clearly bumped him. A lot of contact there, more than a bump, and that's a foul.
Yeah, you just don't foul shooters. You don't foul jump shooters. That's kind of the old one of the old adages, don't foul a jump shooter.
Well, and it's one thing to turn around and kind of box him out and try to keep him away from the bucket, but when you initiate contact and he's not yet come back down onto the floor, you're going to get whistled for it. That's understood.
More than likely.
Yes, Maggart. 39-25. Winchester trying to run off and hide here in the first half.
Well, they're a solid basketball team. They really are. And I think that, the Lawrenceburg kids got into it. They were in a nice, easy rhythm there midway in that first half. And then the 3 threes just knocked them back, and they haven't bounced back from it.
How about hitting your free throws, too? Maggart went 3 for 3 there. 41-25, and Mike Pratt's got to be asking himself, what in the heck happened?
Well, what happened was an onslaught of threes and those things. Turnovers.
Unforced error. Fair going to go hard to the rack. Throws it up in traffic. Can't get it to fall. Lawrenceburg has it.
Dodged a little bullet there.
Fair picks up the dribble out high. Snyder there to help him. 2.5 to play. Snyder going to go.
Got him after the pass.
Didn't really cut off his momentum. Got called for the offensive foul, and that is his third.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Should have pulled up after he made the pass. Did not.
Fans throwing some stuff. A little Kevin Horgan, the AD here at Greenfield Central, having to go out on the court to pick up a little bit of debris that somehow found its way down to the court.
I want to thank him and his outstanding staff for all their
what a great
cooperation and
job.
hospitality. Emails we traded today, getting ready for this thing. The folks at Winchester were more than gracious as well. Lots of help today making this happen. We appreciate it. And I know we've had help over the last week or so from these folks.
You mean we just don't show up?
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Well, we do. Come on now.
Three-pointer and no-go by Levi Cross. And they hustle down to track down the rebound to the corner. That was Lucas Wickersham.
Yeah, great work. Wickersham, three-point shots mark, long rebounds. You got to be aware. You got to be ready to track them down.
Ward's three. No.
Again.
Wickersham with a rebound. Kicks it back out, and Brock Ward will reset. Cross, baseline, throws it up. High off the glass and in. 13 first-half points for Levi Cross.
You got three opportunities at it, and they took nice patience on the part of Levi Cross to give us a little fake, move it to the hoop, and finish the play.
Three-pointer, Lawrenceburg, air ball. Rebound to Brock Ward. Ward going to run it ahead with a minute and a half to go in the first half. Ward has it knocked away from behind, pulls up, floats it up and in.
How about him?
Unconscious.
How about him?
Timeout on the floor. Winchester's starting to celebrate a little early. We'll keep it right here as part of the 30-second timeout. Your score, 45-25. Winchester 22-5 a year ago. Lost to the state title in double overtime, 78-74 to Northwestern. Only 2 losing seasons in the last 14. Lawrenceburg, on the other hand, 11-12 a year ago. Lost to Winchester in the regional, 75-49. Their 21-3 record breaks a string of 7 consecutive losing seasons. Been a great year for Mike Pratt in his 15th season at Lawrenceburg with the Tigers.
One of the things we talked about at the start, Mark, was the schedule that this Lawrenceburg group has played. And you can tell, I think they're fatigued. I mean, mentally, physically, this is a group that has hit the wall right now. A large part of that obviously goes to the guys in white, but you just see they're just not as sharp and as crisp as they were at the start of the ball game.
Fair with the offensive rebound off the miss by Seymour, and he'll be rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
And I don't mean to make the excuse, because I'm sure Mike Pratt doesn't. They wouldn't do that, but realistically, you come up to Greenfield Central last night, you play a tough ball game, you got to go home, you get home late, you got to get up early, you got to go to school, you got to do all that, you got to leave early, get here. That's not a routine you're used to as a young kid. I'm going to tell you what, that's difficult for college guys with the schedule we used to have. But you're also playing one of the best teams in the state too. So you put all that together, you can just see that they're sluggish right now. That they have really run out of gas. They need to get into halftime and get themselves regrouped.
Well, and on the other hand, you have a team that is more than tournament tested and used to dealing with the kind of rigors that playing this time of year can bring about.
And obviously Winchester had the same time of the situation. They had to travel and do all that. But again, I'm telling you what, it's an energy thing right now.
Haney, the drive, throws it up, rolls around and in.
Boy, what
Can't
a nice
miss now, huh?
Yeah, what a nice little move.
35 seconds left, 47-26.
That's where, the Winchester bench pays off. They've got a deep bench, talented bench, and have used it well and really limited the number of minutes for everybody.
Too hard off the glass. Ball tapped up by Mike Gloss off the miss, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2.
It was a nice follow. I mean, no one blocked Mike Gloss off. Tried to get the little two-hand put back, got fouled.
Wickersham picks up his second personal foul.